Glad to have you with us from Kennesaw, Georgia, and Fifth Third Bank Stadium. We've waited so long, and finally another season of college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the James Madison Dukes and the Kennesaw State Owls. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, the Dukes head coach told me some great information before the game. He did pull aside his star running back to have an important conversation. Don't worry about the Heisman race. Worry about playing for your teammates, running hard, and doing your job each week. We'll see if that pays off in December, starting out now in September. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Owls kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harrison. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Looking for running room. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Let's talk for a second about James Madison. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Down he goes.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Evans. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Harrison. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the ball on air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
And the Dukes have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw one first. And he gets rid of it. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down. That'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Red pass, it's complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, everybody knew this guy was going to get his touches coming into this game, considering he's one of the better receivers in the country. And to start it off, the offense was actually looking the other way. They were looking for other guys to make big plays, but finally they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space to get their best receiver the football. And, guys, that's not going to be the last time. Defense has done a nice job taking it away from them up to this point. The question, though, can they keep it up?
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
The Dukes have it in scoring position on first and goal. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll run it on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, James Madison.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pack's got it on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
And that last completion left a mark. Third and even longer coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads in the nick of time.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking downfield, it's Evans. Under pressure, the throw. Right side, it's Scott. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's changing the play. Second down to the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Intercepted. He goes down after the short return. What a play to get the football back.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it. He's not going to throw back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They give it back to him. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. He's got 50 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Motion from the wide receiver. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Defense coming up with a huge stop, perhaps to force a field goal that would make it a 2-possession game.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win. I'm coming downhill. I'm playing physical. I'm picking my play, whether it's quarterback sneak, fullback dive, whatever it is that we do great, and I'm going to get my inches.
I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. And the Dukes will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Needs it. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff again. Got some green grass. Turning it on. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Owls in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Leaves it in his belly. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Keeps it himself. He's past the sticks. Might have a chance. The 20. He's at the 10. And he waltzes in for the score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
This quarterback is so unique and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
Kennesaw State, 6. Number 89, Celtic.
He'll bring it out. It's Harrison. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, running back on the move. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. He's now up to 58 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Wants to throw. It's Evans. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Got his man. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Out wide left, it's Keller. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And, man, guys, we talked about this guy coming into the game, right? He's good, and he can catch the football. He can make plays. That's his first target on the day. And I think the defense is just as surprised as we are, but the offense definitely got to get this guy more involved.
And the Dukes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air, it's Evans. Throwing right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. And he makes the grab, but the official immediately signal that he's out of bounds.
It's 2nd down.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Long way to go on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unloads it left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. These corners going to give these receivers some space. And his throw is incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Hand off from the shotgun. Got the first down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Evans. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Timeout is called. They let it get down to 3 seconds before stopping the clock, and they'll have a chance to put points up before the break. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with UCF taking on the number 6 team, the Charlotte 49ers. And it's the Knights coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Taken down.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll get rid of it. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And that's a picture-perfect start for this defense. To start the second half now, your team's got the lead. You get to stop right away, get the ball right back to your offense to try to expand this lead. Nice start to the second half.
Trying to get started. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Out wide right, it's Scott. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
The Dukes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Dropping back, it's Evans. They're all over it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting them feel the physicality of this game, and not letting them feel comfortable.
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Looking to throw. Left side, it's Scott. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Working the ground game. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And the Dukes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Trying to do it himself. Touchdown, Dukes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he's not going to take the touchback. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rush is on. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down. Quarterback changing the play. Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Hey man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive, and another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to
just keeps moving. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up second and 4.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with second and 4. Right back to it. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Back to throw, it's Evans. Out wide left, it's Scott. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires left. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Fires to the right. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. The fake wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Snapped on 4th down. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Tells the run, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Hand it to the back. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Third and 6 yards to go.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 22. Go.
They want to run it left here. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Still running at the 35. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Evans. Left side is Scott. Touchdown, James Madison! And a beatdown has ensued.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing.
James Madison, 31. Kennesaw State, 6.
And he's going to bring this one out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Kennesaw State will go on the attack, the offense onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Look out! Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Hauls it in on the right. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Drops back on first down. Oh, pressure's coming. He'll pull it down and run. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Owls are in the hurry-up.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Snapped it in the shotgun. Rush right in his face. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Yeah, this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the 4th quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, James Madison, and the pummeling has started.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
38, Kennesaw State, 13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. He's taking a deep shot. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually.